The storm rolled across Willow Creek like a dark curtain, swallowing the horizon in thunder. Anna Whitfield gathered her skirt and hurried down the wooden church steps, clutching her father's Bible to her chest. She wasn't afraid of storms, not truly, but tonight felt different. Heavy. Electric. She saw him before he saw her, a towering cowboy on a chestnut stallion, silhouetted against the violent sky. His hat was pulled low, his coat dusted with the red soil of the plains. He looked like a man carved from danger itself. Then he turned. Their eyes met, hers wide and startled, his sharp and unreadable. "Ma'am," he said, tipping his hat. His voice was deep, warm like fire after frost. Anna's breath caught. No cowboy should look that beautiful and that dangerous at the same time. "You shouldn't be out in a storm like this," he said. "The wind's mean tonight." "I was closing the church," she managed. "My father's inside." "Your father," he repeated, as if the word tasted important. "You're the preacher's daughter." She nodded. "Well." A ghost of a smile tugged his lips. "That explains the halo." Heat rushed to her cheeks. No one had ever spoken to her like that. Soft teasing, like he saw the woman beneath the gentleness. The wind howled, forcing her closer to him. Lightning cracked. "You need a ride home," he said. "My father." The church door swung open. Reverend Whitfield stepped out, stern as a winter morning. "Anna," he said firmly, "inside. Now." The cowboy's jaw tightened. Their eyes met one last time. His filled with something wild and unspoken. "Name's Colt Maddox," he said quietly. "In case you ever need help." Anna stepped backward, her heart pounding like hooves on packed earth. Colt Maddox. A dangerous name for a dangerous man. And from that moment, she knew her life would never be the same. The storm passed, but the memory of him stayed, haunting her thoughts like a song she couldn't stop humming. Every day she hoped she wouldn't see him. Every day she prayed she would. One evening, as she walked the dusty path behind the church, she found him leaning against the old oak tree, arms crossed, moonlight outlining his broad shoulders. "You're not supposed to be here," she whispered. "Never been good with rules," he said. "But I am good with promises." "What promise?" His voice softened. "To keep you safe. To see you smile. To be near you. Even if just for a moment." Her chest tightened. "You don't even know me." "Oh, I know more than you think." He stepped closer. "You're braver than you look. Kinder than this town deserves. And lonelier than you pretend." Her breath trembled. He looked at her like she was the only light in his dark world. "Your father wouldn't approve," she whispered. "No," he said. "But I'm not asking for his approval." Their hands brushed. A spark shot through her. Warm, fierce, terrifying. He leaned closer, not touching her, but close enough that she felt the heat of him. Close enough that the whole world seemed to tilt. "Anna," he said, her name a prayer on his lips. "Tell me to walk away and I will." She couldn't speak, couldn't breathe, couldn't lie. "Don't," she whispered. His eyes softened, slow, deep, impossible to look away from. "Then I won't," he murmured. Rumors spread fast in small towns, and whispers traveled even faster. It wasn't long before the preacher confronted her. "Anna, you will not see that man again," her father said. Cowboys like him bring nothing but sin and sorrow. But sorrow already lived in her chest, at the thought of losing Colt before she truly had him. That night, she slipped out of her window and ran to the old oak tree. He was there waiting. "You came," he said softly. "I couldn't stay away." He touched her cheek with a gentleness that surprised even him. "I don't want to ruin your life. You're the only thing that makes it feel like it's mine," she whispered. Emotion flickered across his rugged features. Raw, real, vulnerable. "I've ridden across half this country," he said, voice thick, "and nothing has ever felt like you." Tears filled her eyes. "What do we do?" she asked. He took her hands. "We stand together. We fight together. We love together, under the same sky, no matter who tries to tear us apart." The wind brushed through the grass, carrying their whispered hopes into the darkness. He pulled her into his arms, not with hunger but with reverence. A quiet promise. A vow. "You're my heart now, Anna," he murmured into her hair. "And I'll spend my whole life proving it." She pressed her forehead to his. "Then I'm yours." And under the endless western stars, their forbidden love began, not with fire, but with something far more powerful. A promise.